Welcome to Earthy Goddess Mama. I just wanted to do a tarot card reading for the full moon in Sagittarius. The full moon lunar eclipse here here in Australia on the 6th of June. The moon will be fullest just the night before because the full moon lunar eclipse will be visible in the sky here early morning. I think that 5:12 a.m. it will be seen in the skies here. I just wanted to talk a little bit about Sagittarius, integration, balance, unification. I'm hearing this is one of the most important things as human beings at the moment for us, is to understand our oneness, to drop out of the mind, drop out of fear, drop out of sorrow for what's happening right now. We need to feel that grief and integrate that grief within us. Use that grief to heal ourselves. Use that grief to bring us to a new level of awareness, awakening, enlightenment. I just want to read a passage here from Alan Oken's complete astrology book on Sagittarius. Sagittarius represents a stage of human development in which man has evolved the strength to activate his vital energy to maximum mobility. His thoughts shoot out in all directions and impregnate society with their latitude of vision and wide scope of understanding. Not only does the mind quicken to the creative pulsations within, but the body is ever eager to explore new avenues of human self-expression. Sagittarius embodies the principle of great social migrations and the love of exploration. Those who left the old world to come to the new in order to be free of religious and ideological persecutions were following the impetus of the dynamic Sagittarian drive within each other. So right now I'm hearing we need to have our minds and our guide. We need to just be still. Allow the healing to come up. Integrate those shadow aspects of ourselves to become whole. To heal that wounded masculine. To heal that wounded feminine. To bring us to a meeting point. This is about creating ourselves anew. And when we create ourselves anew, we have the ability to create the world anew. This is a time of unification, not of duality. It's a time of communication with that Gemini Sagittarius axis. It's interpreting information. It's truth-telling. It's uncomfortable truth-telling, firstly to ourselves and then to others. It is a time of coming together, of giving and receiving, participation. This is the Four of Wands. This is fire. Along with Sagittarius, we have Leo and Aries that are fire signs. We have Chiron and Aries. This is the wounded healer, Chiron. It is time to heal those wounds. It is time to come together to heal those wounds, to understand that our stability and security is dependent on uniting with each other, on building community, not continually creating divisiveness and hate and racism and intolerance between each other. This is a time of unconditional love and compassion for everyone, even those that seek to yield power over us, even those that are racist. It is time for us to forgive. It is time for us to see each other, to see ourselves in each other. And if we're triggered, it is time for us to look inside, to be introspective and heal those wounds. Yes, it's uncomfortable. This is a time to shine your light like never before. This is the Queen of Fire. Again, more fire. Sagittarius, being in your greatest power, being an inspiration for others, a creative inspiration, firing those arrows out like Sagittarians do, but following through where thoughts never been before, where action has never been before, innovation, creativity. We are on the leading edge of creation. Right now, there is a war on spirituality, on consciousness, I believe. This is a time to be the light worker that you've come here to be. What is your purpose? What light are you shining for others? How are you showing others another way to live? How are you showing others through your inspiration, not through your preaching, not through your shaming, not through your condemning someone for the way that they live, but through your own inspired leadership, your own inspired integrity, walking your talk, shining your light, an open and balanced solar plexus chakra, Manipura, not needing validation from others, just your connection to the divine, standing in your true power, shining the light. The light is shining out of your high heart center, leading the way for all others. This is what we need to do now. We need to do some serious truth telling to ourselves and then to others. We need to really speak up about how we're feeling now. This is the fire within us, the fire that's laid dormant. This is what we've been putting up with. Lies, deceit. We've been wearing masks too, though. We've just been going along with it. It is time to take off every mask. Allow yourself to be transparent with not needing anyone to pat you on the back. You're the one that has to look at yourself in the mirror at night when you brush your teeth. You're the one that needs to lay on your pillow with your day that's just happened to sit with, to reflect upon. Do you just want to be complacent, apathetic? Oh, I'm so privileged. I have this. I have a warm fire. I have a garden. I have everything I need. My life is so perfect. But how is this serving? How is this energy serving anybody else? Yes, I'm privileged. I'm extremely privileged. I understand my privilege. Really, I just had to jump on and do this reading. The energy was so strong. We need to ground ourselves in everyday life, sharing, community, ordinariness, growing a garden if you can, sharing your bounty with your neighbors, seeing the beauty. I feel like major part of my healing has been trying to look for beauty and being appreciative of any little bit of beauty that I see. Whether it's my puppy, a little blue fairy wren that flew around outside yesterday, a dragonfly that landed right next to me today, a beautiful piece of music, the kookaburras singing. Get out in nature and feel into the beauty, the groundedness that is our lives here on this planet right now, coming back into the present moment. How may I serve? I keep hearing, how may I serve? Why am I here in this time, space, reality? How may I serve? More fire. Looking towards the future with optimism. And how we find this is again unification. And it's not only unification with others, unification with nature, becoming one with. We are one with. Really experiencing and immersing yourself in the ordinariness of everyday life, being fully present, becoming the tree. Feeling that ear healing you every time you breathe, that oxygen, that life-giving oxygen. Look at that fire there. She's become one with nature. I'm just keep hearing unification, unification. Don't allow this energy to drop you into fear. We need to constantly keep coming back to love, and do not let apathy allow you to just sit and stare at Netflix all over this full moon. I want you, I'm being really impulsive. I'm sorry. I need you to get outside and look at this moon. See what it wants to illuminate within you. Feel into what it wants to bring forth within you. We have the Wisdom of the Oracle. I'm just going to allow one card to come through. Clean it up. Clean it up. And it was in reverse. So we will find, I will read the protection message only. I feel the fire burning within me at the moment. Sagittarius rising, and I'm a mutable sign, so this is it's a transformative time for all of us, but especially mutable signs at the moment. Yes, here we go. Is it possible you may be focusing too much on other people right now, trying too hard to be helpful? Does taking on what belongs to others make you feel needed or desired? Perhaps you think it's your calling to relieve people of their burdens. But what is the cost to you and to them? Don't clean up someone else's side of the street. You're not helping by freeing him or her of their responsibility. You're also not doing yourself any favors, and you just might be adding an even greater stain. You are loved just as you are. You don't need to be needed to be loved. There's a completely different energy between how may I serve and wanting to be needed. The wanting to be needed is a people-pleasing energy. Serving other people is not people-pleasing. It is feeling into your divinity and your purpose and your higher purpose here, this lifetime. First and foremost, our responsibility is healing ourselves, and then that energy flows like magic through inspired leadership to others. You won't really need to do much, but every morning ask, how may I serve? And you will be shown. Anyway, I just really want to send you all peace during this time. It's been a very, very challenging few months, and especially this last week with the chaos that we're feeling from our brothers and sisters in the States. I send love to you. I send love to all Indigenous people around the world. I send love, unconditional love to everyone that needs it right now. We are all one race. This moon, this is the illumination of unification. I love you all so much. Bye.